Good evening. Welcome back to the Cardboard Devil. Okay. Just bear with me while we get this video up on the cellular device. Ah, there it is. Looks like there it is. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see some fire. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's always the goal. Let's see some fire. There we go. Okay, so welcome back to 386. We're doing 386. 386 it says. So we got a few serial numbers here. 19831, 20061, 19520. We'll get this one in focus and get you a serial number here. As soon as I can see it on the screen here, that means that you should be able to see it. Good evening, Sean. Come on. Come on. Play nice, camera. There we go. 18247. 18247. Now the camera decides it wants to play nice, so we can get the show on the road. So thanks for filling 386 tonight. Glad we can get together and break once again. Now the camera's going to take its dear sweet time getting back into focus for the distance view. Go figure. Smart technology, smart like dump truck. So welcome back for this one, ladies and gents. Wait, I try. I don't pack the packs. Gotta be honest here, I don't pack the packs. I want to be nice to you guys, but I can't always be nice to everyone. I hope the Rangers are good to you tonight, Randy. So here we go, 386. Let's get this show on the road and get you well on your way. Gabe Vilardi, ultimate victory. Let me just adjust this camera so that way we're getting that in there. Getting that card in there. Gabe Vilardi, ultimate victory for the LA Kings. Try to be nice to everyone. Try to be nice to everyone. That's the hope. I have yet to hit the Lafreniere retro, so that would be a nice one. Brad Marchand, holographics for the Boston Bruins. I also don't think I have seen, personally, I don't think I have seen a 2002-2003 tribute, so that could be a possibility. Young Gun checklist will be random to Florida and the LA Kings, unless we happen to hit another one. Let's hit another one. I'd like to hit another one. Hipponiemi and Kaliev, Young Gun checklist. We will random that bad boy off. Actually, we will put that there. And I will put the flipper decoy on there. So hopefully everybody is good this evening. Alexander Barbanoff, rookie class for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Barbanoff for the Leafs. For whatever reason, the camera is again sliding, even after it's been fixed. Good evening, Mr. Hay. We got a Johnny Hockey ovation for the Flames. Johnny Hockey for the Flames. Brady Tkachuk for the Sens. Retro. Thomas Harley for the Stars. Holographics. Thomas Harley for the Stars.
Sorry.
Arthur Kaliev, Young Gun for the LA Kings. Arthur Kaliev for the Los Angeles Kings. Love the purple and gold on that. Rookie class Tyler Benson for Edmonton. So get ready for the hot weather to roll in if you're in Southern Ontario. Ultimate Victory, Nick Robertson for the Leafs. We're heading for the dog days of summer. Looks like the air conditioners are going to be working a little bit of overtime for the next little while. Stay cool. Drew Doughty for the LA Kings. Retro. Doughty for the Kings. Connor Mackey, Young Gun for the Flames. Connor Mackey for the Flames. Halfway through this first box. We have a SPX Finite Connor McMichael for the Caps. 11.92 out of 29.99. I was thinking the exact same thing of Tuesdays. Since Janice and I bought the Mustang, there was a Mustang meet in Paris that we have continually missed because the weather was crappy every Tuesday since, well, it's been crappy every Tuesday, or we have just had other things on the go and we haven't been able to get out. So we finally got out last night. We had a Jumbo Joe Thornton clear cut for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Jumbo Joe for the Leafs. We actually, I cannot tell a lie. We actually hope for rainy weather on Saturday morning just to hopefully do what we need to do here at the shop. Number 46 out of 99. SPX Finite for the Winnipeg Jets, Connor Hellebuck. It's not that I want you guys to not have a good Saturday, but when it rains Saturday morning, the shop is usually pretty busy. So nothing against you guys having nice weather on a Saturday, but I would rather you guys get rained in the morning and at least it clear up for the afternoon, so that way we're busy on Saturday morning into the early afternoon. Jason Ingham, young gun for the Kings. Kings are doing well so far. A couple of Kings hits in this box so far. Jacob Ingham for the LA Kings. It can stop raining around, 12 or 1 and then clear up and be nice. And
on Saturdays?
On Saturdays, I'm totally fine with that. Also for the Winnipeg Jets, retro Connor Hellebuck. I'm not greedy. I don't want the entire Saturday to be rained out. I'm just fine with it being wet to start the day on a Saturday.
And Sunday's nice so that, we can wash the car.
Yeah, and Sunday needs to be nice because I don't want to wait 3 weeks to wash the car.
You normally don't wash the car anyway, do you?
That's not true. I've washed the car.
Once.
Twice. Okay. I'm not seeing a French variant, so I'm just looking for... No, base pack. I'm just checking to see if that was a base pack. Coronar Young Gun for the Sharks. Josef Coronar for the Sharks. Josef Coronar for the San Jose Sharks. So I guess the worst kept secret out there is that Expo is going to happen now in the fall, as long as there's no reason to change anything. Lucas Wallmark, French variant for Chicago. As long as nothing drastically changes and they have to do any kind of put any new restrictions in, the best news is that Expo will be returning to Toronto for a 4-day event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in mid-November. Ultimate Victory, Matty Barzal for the Isles. So if you have not made plans yet for mid-November and you're kind of missing your Expo fun, make sure you plan on getting out there for that. Numbered 513 out of 1,000 for the Vancouver Canucks. EP40, Elias Pettersson. Currently RFA Elias Pettersson. Vancouver's probably going to get him signed to a contract soon. 2 packs left in this first box. Cam Johnson, young gun for Columbus. So CBJ is on the board tonight for the first time. Cam Johnson, CBJ. Janice skunked them in the first 4 boxer. Last pack of this box. We got a retro young gun, Ty Dellandrea for the Dallas Stars. Ty Dellandrea for Dallas. box 1 is on the video books. Officially, box 2. Box number 2. After a sip of H2O. On to box 2. Bowen Byram, SPX Finite for the Avs. 23-13 out of 29.99. Bowen Byram, SPX Finite for the Avs. For the Winnipeg Jets, clear-cut Derek Forbort. Forbort for the Jets. Not Benny and the Jets. Forbort and the Jets. Derek Forbort, clear-cut. Matthew Benning. Exclusive, base exclusive Matthew Benning. Tough to tell what that is. It may be a 10, it may be an 8. The foil definitely is foiling my attempts to read it. Could be 10 of 100. Matthew Benning for the Preds. Artem Zub for the Sens. Artem Zub, Young Gun. We got a Sidney Crosby retro for the Pens. Ty Dellandrea victory, ultimate victory, for Dallas. Ty Dellandrea for Dallas. Bo Horvat, ultimate victory for Vancouver. You guys are so quiet tonight. Pros and prospects, Bowen Byram, number 659 out of 1,000 for the Colorado Avalanche. Bowen Byram, pros and prospects out of 1,000. Young Jake Bischoff for Vegas. Jake Bischoff. I know I think it's the redundancy of seeing a lot of the same stuff over and over with this product. I know that we've got it priced really good, and that's why it keeps filling, but I just don't think the excitement level is there. There you go, Alexis Lafreniere for Randy Patterson and his New York Rangers. The retro young gun, Alexis Lafreniere. There you go, Randy. How about a little bit of love for your Laffy? Randy, smash that heart. Come on, let's go. You should be stoked at the fact that you didn't get the stinker box. I haven't pulled a Alexis Lafreniere a retro, and I pulled it for you, Randy. There you go. You are welcome. I don't care who gets it. I like to see the big cards come out. And I actually happen to really like that card. I don't have one myself. There's the big smash the thumbs. Where are we at here? What's going on here? I think I'm losing track of this. Is this just a base pack? Okay. Let's just go over this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Base. Philip Kurashev, holographics for Chicago. Holographics for Chicago, Philip Kurashev. I'm really, really fond of this retro Young Gun set. I don't think it's getting enough hobby love myself, but I happen to really like it. Young Quinn Hughes holographics for Coover. And Alexis has eluded me. I have the other big guys, but I do not have Alexis. Callum Booth for the Bruins. So I am a little bit envious of the retro. Wish I had one. Maybe I'll have to open another box or two. Callum Booth, Young Gun for the Bruins. But Randy's got one. And that puts a smile on my face, knowing that Randy is happy that his Rangers did well. Because it's a bummer when you hit the Rangers and they crap out. Ty Dellandrea rookie class for the Dallas Stars. You get a team random, you go, yeah, I got the Rangers, I got a chance. And they, nope. Not so much. Maybe he will get two. I have not seen more than one in a case. Zibanejad Ultimate Rookie. Again, there's that. So, Mika Zibanejad Ultimate Victory has nothing to do with a rookie. Just my dumb tongue being done. Oh no, it's not that I don't get the big boys. We've got the big boys. It's just this one guy is eluding me. This one guy. And another retro Nils Hoglander for Vancouver. Nils Hoglander, retro for Vancouver. I really do like them. I like the set. I like that it's not the same photography as their original Young Guns. I really like that. I like the
Okay, I found this on the web for their original Young Guns. Check it out.
Wow. This iPad likes to just interrupt me every break. Michael Bunting, Young Gun. No, I just like the fact that they don't use the same photography. I like the fact that the design. I was always fond of that design. Okay, that one's not going in. That's one of those George Laroque guys. Michael Bunting. New Maple Leaf. But this one goes to Zona. Just love the fact that it's different. I love the fact that it's different. Pius Suter, holographics for Chicago.
Okay, I found this on the web for how to use Suitor. Check it out.
Okay, the iPad is officially losing its marbles. David Ventura, good evening. Rod, Mr. Malloy. Cole Holtz, Young Gun for the Kings. When's metal coming in? I have no exact idea. I know that it should be soon. I just don't know when. Cole Holtz for the Kings. I can absolutely shoot you a message and let you know when I do have an exact date. I have we have a planned meeting. It's not confirmed with the distributor next Monday, so I'm hoping to get some more answers on a few different things, including SPA. Josh Norris, rookie class for the Sens, because I know some of you have asked about SPA and pre-orders and stuff like that, and my answer has been we are not getting a lot, so don't count on a pre-order. But we're going to plead, grovel, and maybe even beg some. Yeah, how do you sue her? Philip Forsberg. So we are going to do some groveling and see whether or not we can get a little bit luckier with our numbers and get those numbers up. That was a Philip Forsberg retro in case anybody didn't pay attention and I flew by a little bit fast. So just be patient. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I know that we are working on trying to get that number up. The number that we've put forward is definitely a lot better, and we're probably going to meet someplace in the middle. Logan Stanley, Young Gun for the Jets. For those who have heard what the number is, it's obviously not very significant for SPA. Logan Stanley for the Jets, and we want to get that number up. So we have booked an appointment that is tentative for Monday when the shop is closed. So we're hoping we can get some better news on Monday. Glenn Godden, French Young Gun for the Flames. And yes, the iPad has figured out a way to suit her better. Stupid iPad. Glenn Godden. All this smart technology, and it's not very smart. It's pretty stupid. As soon as we actually have information on releases, as soon as we know, we try to post it to the store page whenever possible. This is box number 3 for those who are in the break. We always try to get it out on our social media channels as much as possible. So if you don't get a message or you're asking to get a message and you don't get a message for what you're looking for, keep an eye on the store page. I know it may be inconvenient, but the store has been somewhat steady since we've reopened. Holographics, Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota. Kevin Ball, Young Gun for the Devils. Kevin Ball, Young Gun for the Devils. But now that restrictions also are starting to ease, we're hoping that that's going to improve the situation a little bit more, just overall. Supplies getting in and not running out on the shelf. Rookie class, Kirill Kaprizov. Hey, well, it's good that you got a new job and that you're busy with your job. It's all right that you miss out on some breaks here and there. Rookie class, Kaprizov for the Wild. Sometimes, you know, life just doesn't line up with collecting all the time. So I'm sure we can get more breaks up and you'll be able to catch a spot or two down the road. Keandre Miller, Ovation for the Rangers. Premier prospects. Gabe Vilardi, retro young gun for the LA Kings. Is this 3 or 4 retros already? It's been a good 4-boxer for retros. Gabe Vilardi for the Kings, retro. Breaks will be there, breaks will be there, breaks will be there. We will put more breaks up. If it doesn't fill, we'll try a different break to see if that one works. We'll keep putting more up. Joel Hofer, young gun for the Blues. I have not looked into any of that screencast or Google Chromecast or anything yet. We are going to look into it though for the TVs in the front. Joel Hofer. Unfortunately, between the Mustang, the Chromecast, between the Mustang and kids and summer vacation and pandemic and everybody being sick and tired of it, we kind of had our hands full. So it's kind of at the bottom of the list. Keandre Miller, holographics for the Rangers. If Mike Lucchese's in this, I'm just going to tell him, bring him one into the store. Since I know he's got one. Bring it in the store and we'll try it out. Austin Strand, young gun for the Kings. It's the tricky one. It's kind of like, what was his name in 15-16 SPA? Austin Strand, young gun. It'll throw you off. It'll be like that guy in 15-16 SPA when you were looking for the McDavid Future Watch. It was the same thing, only he was a Russian kid. And he looked just like the McDavid Future Watch. And you're like, and then you're like, it's not him. I forget who it was. I did it a couple of times. It bit me a couple of times. Matthias Brome for the Wings, rookie class. Mike, don't you have one of those Google Chromecast things? Yeah, see, you heard your name called, and then all of a sudden you jump back into the video. You were floating around playing poker someplace else. Yeah, 2-timer. Joe Pavelski, ultimate victory for the Stars. Well, maybe he was playing horseshoes. We know that you've got horseshoes, but don't you have one of those Google Chromecast things? You mentioned it in one of the other videos. Shifley retro for the Jets. I just want to try it. I want to try it out. Patrick Kordorenko for the Rangers. Trying to remember who that guy was from 15-16 SPA. And it was a dupe. It was one of those ones you get all excited. It's like, I got a Future Watch Edmonton. And it's, what was his name? So Mike now is self-professing that he has had a bowel movement. Somebody needs to find Somebody needs to find which toilet Mike used to go and get Mike's horseshoe from the other night. We've got a 266 out of 299. Tim Stutzel. SPX Finite. Tim Stutzel. Out of 299. That'd be the gold one. If it's worth the money, we've got the 5 TV here. We've got 5 TV. We don't have it in the store because apparently our internet sucks so bad that we can't use it in the store. Does he have Ottawa? The Ducks? Oh, yeah, there you go. It only half came out. Never mind. Yep, you're right. Cancel the search for Mike's horseshoe. We got a Jakob Verana Blue Dazzler for the Caps. Current RFA with the Wings. Yep. There's Mike with his horseshoe again. It only half came out. Mike may need to go see the proctologist because that's going to hurt the bum. Number 98 out of 100. Green Reflections for Calgary. Johnny Hockey. I'll have to pause for the cause here and reload some sleeves. Green Reflections. Johnny Gaudreau for the Flames. Definitely a nice card. And what do we got over here? Look, we got more sleeves. What, you love the fact that Mike didn't lose his horseshoe or the green Johnny Hockey? I'm just glad nobody's gotten close to that horseshoe because that's probably a pretty stinky horseshoe. Between all the horse poop and then Mike and where it's been, oh. Jack Rathbone Young Gun for Vancouver. Wow. Can we get one that's not folded? Come on, guys. This is sad. Both. Jack Rathbone. Sorry, guys. Had to get a non-corner fold on that sleeve. Don't like to use sleeves that got creases in them. Jack Rathbone Young Gun. Even for a Jack Rathbone Young Gun, I don't like to put an iffy sleeve on it. For those who don't know, Mike and I go way, way, way back. We both rode the same Brontosaurus to school. Jonathan Huberdeau Retro. So when I poke fun at Mike, it's more just because, well, we go that far back. Our friends from down the street, Pebbles and Bam Bam, we got to really know them well. We took turns cutting Mr. Flintstone's grass. Mikko Rantanen, Ultimate Victory.
And your first job was at the stone quarry. Right?
Yeah, and my first job, my first job at least, was at the gravel pit, working for Mr. Slate. Why do I poke fun at you? Well, you're Ryan. We buy your silence with roast beef.
You eat before you even get home.
Yanni Kukkonen,
At least it was good.
French variant for New Jersey. And yes, actually, Sean, you get it. Why not? It's Ryan, right? We all love Ryan. We have an ultimate victory. Dylan Cousins for Buffalo. Yeah, so you pay for the roast beef by getting poked fun at.
Wait a minute. I don't poke fun at you and I provide.
Oh, come on, you do so. And I help pay for the groceries, for crying out
Yeah,
loud.
but you don't do the work of actually smoking the roast beef if I do that.
What, do you stand out there with a fire the entire time?
Yeah.
Reflections, Johnny Goudreau for the Flames.
I
Yeah.
have to stand at the fire like Wilma did, and I have to turn it.
Oh,
manually.
get out of here. Listen to this cockamamie garbage. Do you believe the drivel that is coming from that hole under your nose?
I do.
Cody Curran, young gun for the Ducks. She believes the drivel, the nonsense that comes from that hole under her nose.
That's the way you insist on it being done because of your age.
Yeah,
You're
because of
very
my...
set in your ways.
Uh-oh, you might have touched the horse. Oh, I hope you used hand sanitizer afterwards. Sean, honestly, if you touch the horseshoe, I just hope you used... Get the hand sanitizer. Get the hand sanitizer.
Do we need the nice smelling stuff? Or the
Yeah, get the nice smelling stuff. John Carlson, retro for the Caps. John Carlson for the Caps, retro. This is the last pack on this one. I've never had salt beef, so I can't really speak to it. I would be game to try. Okay. I'm thinking this might be a base pack.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
It's better cold. Tell me I tell stories.
I'm pretty good.
I done did pretty good, didn't I?
Lost count of the rotation, so.
Now, Rod, if you do want to happen to send a care package of salt beef, just a small one, through the mail, if it's something you can do, we will gladly accept your donation.
I think that's the best one yet.
What is this thing?
In my humble opinion.
Okay,
What happens when you don't eat dinner?
this thing is really starting to bug me. Because every time
You're not supposed to use painter's tape to fix it. You're supposed to use duct tape. If it moves and shouldn't, it's duct tape. If it doesn't move and it should, it's WD-40.
Okay, I'm at a point where I really don't care anymore. I'm just sick and tired of this thing floating away. Okay.
That roast beef came out really good.
So I am hoping that this will fix the floating camera. Because the wire seems to continue to pull it away. And it still moves. You god dang frickin' fracker. God dang frickin' fracker. It still does it. There. It's ugly on the backside, but it's functional, I think. All right, last box. Yes, Ryan, we know what you tune in for, just to see whether or not the tippet's here. That's all you do. We're going to get the base pack out real quick. Looks like we're going to get the base pack out real quick. There we go. So hopefully that's it. No, he's chasing it, and he's seen it on eBay, and it looks like somebody's shill bidding it. Break the shoe cam. I have thought that this thing was fixed and tried to save us a couple of bucks, but it's clear that my tendencies to be cheap are not going to get resolved on this. We got a Pius Suter holographics for Chicago. Yes, and you like the entertainment. That's right. You like the fact that we pick on you from time to time. I know nothing about what you just said. I'm not commenting on that at all. Mikko Lehtinen for the Leafs, young gun. Get 3 or 4 guys in there that just don't have a problem buying it, no matter what the price is, just to bug Ryan. Mikko Lehtinen. Ryan goes to go buy it. $400 for a high gloss? What's going on with this? Sean, Rick, Janice, Mike, we're all just sitting around with a bunch of them laughing. Rookie class, Jason Robertson for Dallas. Robo for Dallas. Yeah, I know what his max price is, so all you have to do is go to $41 and you're pretty safe. Ryan will not get it. Ultimate Victory, Kirill Kaprizov for the Wild. All you have to do is go to $41. Ryan will not match it. His cap is $40. And we got another one. We got another retro. Timmy Stutzel. There we go. 48 was your max. Yeah, there's Mike in his horseshoe again. I was wondering what that smell was when I got back to the store today. Tim Stutzel for Ottawa and Mike Lucchese. Full horse shoe, yes. Full horse shoe. Josef Kornar again for the Sharks. So, Mr. Lucchese, you have done well again in this break. Timmy time twice. Josef Kornar for the Sharks. French variant, Eric Gustafson for the Flyers. French variant for the Flyers. Gustafson. You're welcome, Mike. Ryan, get on that exclusive, 99 cents. I will then go in afterwards and I will bid it up to $41. Nils Hoglander, Ultimate Victory for Vancouver. I will do no such thing, just to be clear. I will not bid it up. I will not. I refuse to. I do not bid on any card that I do not actually want for myself. Darn, I was hoping that somebody would bid $41. Go check on it. Ryan will come into the store all angry. Alexander Barkov, Reflections for Florida. Sorry, Ryan, I'm having too much fun at your expense tonight. Reflections, Barkov for the Panthers. He wants the high gloss, and he needs the clear-cut exclusive, I think it is. Johnson for CBJ. Cam Johnson, CBJ Young Gun. We got a Mitch Marner retro for the Leafs. Marner for the Leafs retro. So if anybody happens to see in any of the groups they're in, happens to see the Tippett High Gloss or High Gloss exclusive, please tag Ryan Hay. French variant for the Kings, Andreas Athanasiou. And if multiple people see it, and even though you may see him tagged, please tag him multiple times just so he has lots of notifications. 20 notifications would be ideal. 30 would be optimal. 40 would be just right. McKinnon ultimate victory for the Avs. Big Mac, Nathan McKinnon for the Avs. $48 is your max for notifications. We've got a 142 out of 1,000 pros and prospects. Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. The Breadman Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. The funny thing is that if I seen the card, I would buy it for Ryan just to give it to him. Frederick Handmark for the Sharks. Frederick Handmark for the Sharks. I thought I would throw this out there to any members who have any Tim Horton specialty cards outside the albums. Rick could message me if they're looking to see, though I would ask if that's okay. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's what the buy, sell, and trade group is for. If you have anything that you're looking to move when the Tim Hortons cards come out, or if you're looking for old stuff, just put up a post on the buy, sell, and trade page. David Pasternak for Boston. That is what the buy, sell, and trade page is all about. The Cardboard Devil buy, sell, and trade. If you're not in that group, get in there because there's a lot of good guys in there. And I happen to know a couple of guys who do a lot of Tim Horton stuff that are in that group. Reese Johnson, Young Gun for Chicago. No, I know, and we already talked about that today, Ryan. I know that card's going to get relisted. Somebody's bid that sucker up. Reese Johnson for the Hawks. There are also some other groups on Facebook, Rod, that are geared specifically to the Tim Hortons product. And they usually do a pretty good job of putting on events locally. And when the product's hot, the product's hot. It'll move. Andre Vasilevsky, holographics for Tampa. Yep. Well, one of the first things we did after the original page, which was this page, they got segregated just into the breaks page. It was buy, sell, trade. We did that dirty yard work for a little while. We allowed that to happen. That's no longer the case. Look, we got another checklist. So one for Florida, one for LA. So just if you take a look around for Tim Hortons sets, the Tim Hortons groups, there's groups that are dedicated just to the Tim Hortons cards, and we do that on our group as well. You'll see a lot of activity once Tim Hortons comes available. So we got one each. So we will just give one to Florida and one to LA. You're not seeing double. You have not had too many wobbly pops. There are 2. Four left in this one here, folks. And then we will call it an evening. Rookie class Yanni Hackenpah for the Ducks.
Still just one of those?
Nope, 2.
Oh, 2?
I put them together. Hipponiemi Ovation Premier Prospects for Florida. Two packs left in 386. Retro Maxime Comtois for the Ducks. Absolutely, Mike. Nice to see you. Hopefully next time you're in the shop, I'll actually be here. And Rod, you're absolutely welcome. There's never a problem with that. If there's any questions like that we can help out with, feel free to shoot a message to Janice or I will try to point you in the right direction. And if we don't know, we'll check it out. That last one was a base pack. It looks like it. I don't see any signs of anything flashy or fancy in that last pack. So there you go. That is break 386. We thank you for the fill, folks. It's always nice getting together and running a break for you. Even when we're tired or it's been a long day or our kids are driving us nuts, calling us all the time. So we appreciate it. Thank you for your patience with us, and we look forward to seeing you again.
I'll post
What-
another one tomorrow.
when the next one goes tomorrow, and maybe we'll mix some up after we do this last 4 boxer. You are welcome, Randy. I'm glad you got that Alexis Lafreniere out of the way. I think what we may do is throw a couple of 2 of the extended and 2 of the series 2 and do a 4 boxer but mixed with series 2 and extended to kind of help round it out a little bit more nicely. So I think we're going to do that after this one fills, and we're going to try some mixers and see where that goes. So, folks, have a good night. Thanks for joining us again, and we will see you again when the next one's filled.